the world. Something happened after the news of the second coming of Jesus Christ died down in the year 2000. From the year 2000, the country, Netherlands, legalized same-sex marriage. That is, a man can marry a man, a woman can marry a woman in public without opposition, being the first country in our generation to do so.
Dan verklaar ik als ambtenaar van de burgerlijke stand van Amsterdam dat u na ondertekening van de akte door huwelijk aan elkander bent verbonden.
NOS Journaal. Eerste homohuwelijken wereldprimeur voor Amsterdam. In Amsterdam zijn even na middernacht.
Listen to me. From the year 2000 to July 2019, 31 nations have legalized same-sex marriage. Even there are some countries who have not signed the gay marriage bill. And their individual, we are agitating for their government to approve it.
Response to a huge march held 2 weeks ago by opponents of the new law. And there is a sense from these protesters, these supporters of gay marriage, that the government of Francois Hollande needs a reminder that his election campaign was to deliver gay marriage.
What is surprising is the numbers of the people coming out to protest.
By tradition and its Catholic history, and this, a France which sees itself as progressive, modern, and where gay
speed and distance that gay rights has traveled in the mostly Catholic Republic of Ireland. Just 23 years ago, homosexuality was illegal there. But as Charlie Daggett reports today, Ireland became the first country in the world to pass a constitutional referendum allowing same-sex marriage.
This is the moment same-sex supporters in Ireland knew.
What do you think that is going on in the world? The world is coming to an end. The generation we are in has welcomed Satan. The anger of God will come to the world very soon. Seeing all these things that are happening, that is why you need to prepare yourself, because the second of Jesus Christ is at hand. These people you are watching, celebrating, are the people in support of same-sex marriage. Even Taiwan legalized same-sex marriage in the year 2019. Become the first country in Asia to do so.
We move on to Taiwan, a country that has made history a few weeks back as the first country in Asia to legalize same-sex marriage, a monumental moment. And today, the law actually goes into effect. So I want to go to Stacy Chen in Taipei, who is there for all of the celebrations. Stacy?
You can see that this abomination that started in the year 2000 is moving all over the world. The day they came out to celebrate it, many people were shedding tears of joy, both old and young. The demons that possessed Sodom and Gomorrah, that made God to destroy them, has taken over the world in a millionfold. We are in the last days. Things that we are not happening before, we are seeing it now with our eyes. Now all these countries that are legalized same-sex marriage, what will be the fate of their children in the next generation? Do you think God will allow this sin to continue increasing? This video you are watching is what is happening now. Bible says that men of Sodom trying to have sex with the angels of the Lord. And the Lord pleaded with them, but they refused. Why did the people out there not come to Lord's help to deliver those angels? It is because the number of gay people were high and it was legalized. In the year 2017, when Australia did their referendum on gay marriage. The amount of voters, 12,727,920 voters. The people who voted in the favor was 7,817,247. The people who voted against were 4,873,987. The youth had 75% of the votes in the favor. The numbers of these people is increasing every year. This issue of homosexuality has been in existence for a long time, but now it is at a very high rate in this end time. Satan is using his last power to fight humanity and to destroy them. I told you before that from the year 2000 to 2019, 31 nations have legalized same-sex marriage. And as the year goes on, it will continue to increase. Satan has manifested himself in the world, and the world has received him. Even when Germany voted in their parliament for legalization of same-sex marriage in their constitution, though the president voted against it, but the majority voted in favor and it had to be legalized. The worst part of it is that many countries known as Christian countries have welcomed this abomination, even in the church. In the year 2013, England, known as the birthplace of many churches around the world, has legalized it even in the church, and it caused division in the church. Before they were against homosexualism, before they were against it, but now they have changed their doctrine. Now some churches all over the world are wedding gay couples.
We are in Lawrence, Kansas, at Plymouth Congregational Church, and we today celebrated the first same-gender wedding that's legal in the state of Kansas in our congregation.
Só que pela minha fé de experiência católica, eu achava que isso não estava certo e que eu tinha que guardar isso para mim. Vindo para a ICM, eu fui me soltando mais. Eu fui vendo que eu tinha uma igreja onde eu poderia ser eu mesmo. Nós chamamos esse Espírito Santo.
And many so-called men of God are in support of it. You can see the video. In the year 2015, United States of America approved gay marriage in their Supreme Court. To the delight of many people, people were shedding tears of joy. Why all these abominations are happening everywhere and increasing every day? There is something that is going on in the spiritual realm. Abomination is happening in the church, and the Christians are welcoming it. Something is going on in the spirit realm. Some churches have welcomed Satan in their church. There are some churches that started well before, but now they have changed their doctrine. Even those churches preaching against same-sex marriage, even those churches practicing same-sex marriage, we are not doing it before, but now they have changed. There are some ministers, Joseph, that started well with holiness doctrine, but now they have changed. There is a strong, mighty wind that is blowing in the spirit. If you are not steadfast with Jesus, it will blow you away in this end time. It doesn't matter how many years you have been in the Lord. If you do not hold Jesus, strongly in this end time, you will be carried away. There are some doctrines, some churches rejected in the past, but now they have welcomed it. Matthew chapter 10 verse 15. Verily I say unto you, it shall be more terrible from the land of Sodom and Gomorrah in the day of judgment than for that city. Jesus said how terrible it will be for that city and people who rejected the truth and are swimming in abomination. It will be lighter for Sodom and Gomorrah than for that city, those people, the generation that rejected the true gospel. Jesus was saying what will happen in this end time. In Matthew chapter 24 verse 12.
And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
Iniquity shall abound, and the love of many shall wax cold. Iniquity shall abound the earth, sin shall abound the earth, abomination shall abound the earth. Christians and churches whose their love for God was hot will wax cold, because they have joined the abominable to do evil. Now listen to me. I am not here to tell you that Jesus will come in the year 2019 or in the 2020. But I am showing you signs Jesus told us will happen before he comes. And those signs are everywhere. What are you waiting for to give your life to Jesus? Do you want the sun and the stars to fall on the earth before you give your life to Jesus? Or you are waiting for when it will be too late for you? The signs are everywhere, and you that is hearing the sound of my voice are seeing it. Luke 21, 11 and 25 to 27. 11.
And great earthquake shall be in diverse places, and famines and pestilence, and fearful signs, and great signs shall be there